Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Lisa B. I'd like to apologize for this part not getting up on time. I took the dog for a walk. She saw a small dog. She took off after it. She knocked me over. She dragged me through the gravel road. A road rash going on, and plus with my back issues, my spinal stenosis was not great, so I was not in any mood to do anything. But anyway, I'm back, and thank you for waiting. This section is going to be my creative haven. This constitutes the bulk of my collection. They are my favorite. I like the paper. I really like the pictures that come in it. They have a wide range of different subjects, lots of different authors. They're one-sided. So yeah, it's my favorite. They're inexpensive. They're easy to find on eBay. Some of them I bought new, some of them I didn't. And so yeah, we'll just jump right in. The first two that I have that I'm going to show you are Dover books. And this one that I have is they do history, and it's for children. It's for teaching purposes. My dad was in World War II. He was in Germany specifically. He was in the second wave at Normandy. So I really am interested in that kind of stuff. I don't think that I'm going to color in it. I don't really have a interest in coloring Hitler. Like this one I might do, maybe. But mainly I bought this as a collector's piece because of my dad. It's, yeah, it reminds me of my dad. My dad passed away in 2011. He was in the army. He was a medic, and he walked all the way from France to Germany. But yeah. The next one I have, this is a Dover, also a Dover book. This is more geared toward children. This is double-sided. I bought this used. It's extremely cute. I mean, it's adorable. Am I showing everything? But yeah. See, it's double-sided, but it's just flippin' darling. I wish they would do this book in the Creative Haven one-sided. But yeah, it's the same nice paper. It's just double-sided, and this is from 2013, and it's geared toward children, and it's by Noel Dodlin. But yeah, it's adorable. It's adorable. The next set of books I have are my color by number. So yeah, we got a few of them. Creative Haven is my favorite color by number company, mainly because of George Defectus, but I do have a couple different ones. This is one, I believe, is Diego Shodan Piera. The only, if you see, there's the picture. The only thing that I have to say, I have done a couple in here. It's a whip. The spaces are big. He's a different guy than George Defectus. Now, here's the problem. This one I went by what he said, and the sky was peach, and I just was very unhappy. This is supposed to be Arizona, Ironwood Forest in Arizona, where I lived for a while, so I'm familiar with it. The sky back here was peach. A lot of the water was a peach color, and it looked a little apocalyptic to me, if you want to know the truth. So in this book, I change it to what I would like. I understand the artist tendency, but if you like that's fine, but I'm not really fond of it, so. But yeah, if you look, see, like the sky has a lot of peach in it, but it's not a bad book, but I'm changing colors in it. This one is by Shayla Kerrigan. I like this book a lot. Some of the mandalas have teeny spaces, so and very light, so you might want to use a really fine tip. I have done one in here. That one. I like this a lot. I just got a whole bunch of books because I just did. This one is, now we're going into George Defectus. This is George Defectus. I think this is the second book by him. This one I did in colored pencil with Prisma. Okay. This one I did with my hard colored pencils. I'm not going to flip these books back and forth, but if you like horses, there's lots of different horse pictures in here. Here's them. My thing. I'm from Texas, so I did a cowboy, obviously. And then back here is one I did for the Kentucky Derby. These are all colored pencils. It's Creative Haven paper. There's different horses in all different settings. They're not just, you know, pastures. There's cowgirls, there's beach scenes, there's western scenes. So if you like horses or you just like George Defectus, you'll probably really like this book. I really like this book. So yeah, that's that one. I got this one, Country Scenes. I've done a couple in here, George Defectus. It's a very popular book, so I'm sure people have seen a lot of it. It's the same George Defectus kind of stuff that you know and love, you know, the tiny lines, the details. I have done this one. This is not George's fault, this is my fault. I picked the wrong green. This one turned out much nicer. I changed out the greens. But yeah, I like a harder pencil in these books. They also take marker well if you're interested. This is the first George Defectus book I got, and I will talk while I flip. I had a love-hate relationship with Mr. Defectus. This is the first one I did. I started to outline it, and I didn't like it, so, but this picture almost made me give up. It was very frustrating to me. It had a lot of orange in it, and so I started. These are all colored pencil. I'm like, George, enough with the orange already. Enough, just stop. This one I liked. This one I calmed down the wallpaper because it was just obnoxious. This one I changed so that the little push car is more like the ones my children had when they were little. Yeah, see, the wallpaper in the background, I changed it. A lot of orange. See, he has a thing for orange, and I'm not really sure. This one I did, this one I think I started doing a little marker here and there to make things pop. So like the berries and the ribbon and yeah. See, this has some marker in it. This one I think is mainly marker. I see some colored pencil, but mainly marker. This one is a whip. I don't know why I stopped. This one is half marker, half colored pencil. I think that's all I've done in there. There's my little notes. But yeah, very popular book, very good book, very fun book. I actually did a bunch of those pictures last year. This one I bought off of eBay. There's nothing wrong with it. I've done one picture in here. It's this one. The only thing I don't like is that blue is too dark, but that's not him. But these are beach scenes. They're very, very nice by the sea. Very enjoyable. I don't have much to show you. There's a horse. But yeah. Wonderful book. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So that's all my color by number from Creative Haven. The next couple books I'm going to show you are by, I tried to put them together by designer, or by author, or illustrator, whatever you want to say. So we will do some by ones that I only have one of. This one I have is Winsable Gardens. I have done one in here. I tried to do what I was assuming was glass. Tried to follow a tutorial for glass. It didn't work out very well, but it's not bad. A chalk background, colored pencil, marker. It's just me. I do that all the time. This is a nice book. Some of them are tiny, some of them are bigger. If you like gardens, you'll like this one. So, what's the lady who did this? Let me see. Alexandria Cowell. I love Dot Barlow. She's in her 90s. I went on her Facebook page. Her daughter runs it. She still paints. She's still alive. She's in her 90s. I love this picture right here. It's fabulous. I haven't done anything in here yet. This book is a conglomeration of like 3 or 4 of her older books. Really, really nice country scenes. Right up my alley. Oh, I love that picture right there. Look. You have to see this. This is so cute. So like the guy is fishing and the dog is like, the fish is over here. Yeah. Really, really cute book. Really nice. Really talented lady. She's still alive. This one is Ruth Stouffer. I believe she also is one of their old school ones they've had around for a while. I don't know for sure though. Cute cats and dogs. If you like cats and dogs, there's lots of dogs and cats in here. I love this picture because German Shepherds love kitties. They do. But there's lots of puppies in here. So cute. But yeah. There's a cat in here with a hat on, which I don't understand because I couldn't get my cat to wear a hat to save it. But yeah, adorable. This is my one and only steampunk book. When I was in the journaling world, shall we say, where you make junk journals, steampunk was very popular. I didn't like steampunk. I bought this because it had an owl on the cover, and then when I got it, I was like, oh no. So yeah, it's steampunk, but it's not as steampunky as some stuff I've seen. I don't know how to explain it. Like this turtle picture. Where is it? So if you're not really into steampunk, there's some of these in here that are steampunky. Like there's like a robot owl. But like this one is more like a normal page. So like normal, like nature, like a robot pig in the desert. I don't know. Like, then here's some owls. I mean, you could steampunk it up if you wanted to. But, yeah, so I was pleasantly, at first I was disappointed, then I was like, it's not bad. I can deal with it. I love this book. I have loved this book for a long, long, long time. So I finally got it. This is by Carol Schmidt. This is the only thing I've done so far. This is based on the artwork of Harrison Fisher in the late 1800s in women's magazines. Harrison Fisher colored a lot, he drew pictures of women. They have beautiful dresses. They're all doing all sorts of stuff. They're not just sitting around drinking tea. I mean, they're having a lot of activities. Here's a Christmas page. Here's a reading page. So yeah, they're vibrant young women doing lots of different things. like this one. It's a wonderful book, and it's not just, you know, pretty ladies doing. I love this picture. I mean, they're doing stuff. Like this lady's golfing, and this lady's driving. She's staring at her boyfriend, being robed. So yeah, apple picking. It's a cute painting. So yeah, it's adorable. But also, if you go on the internet, you can see the actual pictures from the magazines from the late 1800s of these women. So yeah, I don't know if you would. I think you would consider them Gibson girls. But I have just this one book, An Old-Fashioned Christmas by Ted Menton. That's what it looks like. It's a nice book. It's got big spaces. So if you want to do alcohol markers. I'm going kind of fast, but yeah, big spaces, Santa Claus, all sorts of, and Christmas is my favorite holiday, so yeah. I mean, so you could, I like it. Victorian, love that, love it. I have one book by, I think his name is Lynn Hunter. The only problem with this book is, yes, you guessed it, there's like 4 monkeys in here. But the rest of it is like up close and personal. There's some Australian animals, there's African animals, there's North American animals, so there's a little bit of everything for everybody. It's a great book. I like it. I like it a lot, except for the obnoxious amount of monkeys. I bought this one book by Susanna O'Shea? I don't know. I thought it might be fun at Christmas because I always have big plans at Christmas to do stuff. And these have smaller, I mean bigger, they just look more doable. Is what I'm trying to get at. For me, they look like I could get them done faster than, say, like my Johanna book. But yeah. Has words on it. I like words. Some people don't like words. It's my one and only Angela Porter. The only other one I'd like to get is Eerie Entangled Art. I have heard from people that this is her best book to get if you're a beginner because there's a lot of spaces and it's not as zen doodly as she's normally is, but I think I've only done that part. I love that picture. It's gorgeous. Some of these Creative Haven, the pictures in the front, I adore them. I like to pull them out and put them in a frame. I got this book, Tim Foley, and I love this man. He's from my hometown in Grand Rapids, Michigan. He graduated from the same art college where my brother-in-law and my sister graduated from and teach from. I asked her if she had known him and knew him, and she said she did not know him. So that was cool to me to introduce my sister to somebody. I don't know why this doesn't get more love. This is not hard. This is super, like I did this one with alcohol markers, and you just go over the grayscale, does all the shading for you. It's beautiful. I changed the outfit to look at like the Detroit Tigers. So that's why I'm from Michigan, so. But this is an awesome book. It has awesome animals except for the monkey. I love that. Wow. But yeah, don't let this book intimidate you at all. Get your alcohol markers out and just have fun. You will be surprised yourself. I have 3 Joe Taylor books. I bought these used. Just basically word books with inspirational things in it. Here's a whip. But yeah, that's what that looks like. There we go. This is Joe Taylor. This is Wondrous Nature Mandalas. Mandalas. If you look right here, it says there's hidden objects in here. They're basically mandalas that you can do. They're all different. Here's one that I did, and so like there's a bumblebee, and there's another bumblebee and a peacock feather, and see the sparkle, but there you go. But yeah, you can either, there's an acorn, you can ignore them, which I did, and just color the picture, or you can color the picture. But yeah, all different sorts. It's a very nice book. This is what I'm telling you, be careful when you buy used books, you never know what you get. So I bought this, I did not buy this from Hobby Lobby. I got this off of eBay. The seller sent it to me and it was horrible, and I said to him, I can't believe he charged me $4 for this book. There's hardly anything, and 60% of the book is colored. So he refunded me my money and he sent me another one. So what I did is I just ripped it up and kept what I thought that I could salvage. Here's one that I did. And then, so this is, so I basically have the whole book, but I have bits and pieces of it, shall we say. But yeah, I'm okay with it. But yeah, that's one of the things to really watch for when you buy off eBay, or a word of caution, is that some of them are not always going to come nice, and you're going to have to, I didn't say file a dispute, but I just said, I don't think I should have to pay this much, because 60% of the book was colored, and it's not worth my money. And so yeah, so just talk to them, they'll work with you. I have 2 of these Aaron Pocock books. This one I bought first. I didn't know if I'd like it or not. I wasn't really sure. And then when I got it home, I was like, wow. Yeah. I was really excited by it. I really liked it. Here's my sea goddess. I'm gonna turn this so you can see her, because she is, now you can't see her at all. Dang it. Oh, I love this picture, and she's so beautiful. Okay. But yeah, it's all fantasy art. I love it. I love it dearly. So then, after I was so happy with that, I got Ocean Fantasies. Aaron Pocock. I haven't done anything in here. This is what I'm going to give you the front, the back. There's sea turtles in here. There's mermaids. There's ocean people. Mythological, fun. Just, I love this book. And I think he's fabulous. And I don't know if he has any other books. I have these 2. But yeah, I'm super glad I got them. I'm super glad I found them. And that I took a chance on them, because that doesn't always happen for me. My next pile is, when I was looking through, I was like shocked at how many Jessica Mazurkowicz books I have. But I do. I bought this one used. This is the Nordic Designs, and it's the deluxe edition. I looked at the pages, and I'm missing 2 because I bought it used. It got very bad reviews. People didn't like it because of this kind of stuff. I think it's cool, but to each his own. I think there's like 83 plates in here, or pictures, or whatever you want to call it, and there's plenty for me to do, so 2 missing is not going to kill me. I remember when this first came out, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get that book. And I do. I love it. I love the 50s. I love all that fun stuff. I can only find one flip on here where a lady, where she went over every single page and talked about when she went to diners there as a child. And I was like, okay, move along. Just show me the pictures. But yeah, it's awesome. It's got food in it. It's got girls on roller skates. It's got old cars in it. I love this book. If you like the 50s, you'll love that book. This is also color by number. I'm sorry, this is my last color by number, I guess. This is Jessica Mazurkowicz as well. She has this twice. She has this in regular, not color by number, and by this way. And so the spaces are big. very easily done with alcohol markers. I know, because I did it in alcohol markers. Vibrant, beautiful, big spaces. Great book. Great. I'm going to put that with my color by number. This is her Christmas Whimsy wordplay coloring book. It's kind of like the other one I showed you, with the words around it, kind of easy to do. I haven't done this book yet, but I heard from others say that the ones with the words that make the picture are a blast and quick to do. So I don't know. We shall find out at Christmas, or Christmas in July. I got this book very inexpensively, and I have to tell you, I don't like it at all. I'm sorry I bought it. However, I have it, so it's just not my, it's too much, I don't know. I don't know why I don't like it. I love Christmas, I just am not, I don't know. There's some pictures in here I might consider coloring, but yeah, like, I may do this one, but I have a few regrets on ones that I bought. I shouldn't say I regret it, it's just not my favorite. Alright, I kind of regret it. Wish I bought something else. She has several. She has Winterscapes and Christmasscapes, which I have, and she has Halloweenscapes, which I think is a Dover one. It's with the, these are cool books. I love these. Like a whole bunch of winter scenes, not just Christmas. Like, there's a whole herd of moose. I mean, penguins for days, birdies. I love this book. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. There's sports in here. They're cast by a hockey page. So yeah, cookies and hot chocolate and yum, 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 yum. So yeah, it's a fun book. Fun, fun, fun. This is Christmasscapes. Same sort of concept, only it's all Christmas. Fun, fun, fun. If you see these, pick them up. They're fun. If you like Christmas, you'll like that. As I said, I'm a Christian, so I enjoy hymns, anything to do with that kind of stuff. So when I saw this book, I decided to get it. It's got words in the middle, and then floral and birds and butterflies on the outside. So if that's something you're interested in, you will like this book. The last one that I got from her is Happy Hygge Home, or Happy Home. I like this book a lot. Here, I'm going to say that a million times. I love all of these books, except for maybe that floral one, and even then I slightly like it. I love this picture so much. The dog with the cats laying on, yeah. Adorable. A lot of winter scenes. A lot of food. I like it. Very, very cute. If you get a chance to get that one. The next I have 3 John Wicks. This is the first one I bought. It's Wild Decollations. I think Nikki and Niagara had this one. Like, here's, you have to look at them closely. They mess with my eyes. These are turtles. Snakes. But yeah, there's animals, like here's a bat, bunnies. Kind of have to look at alligators. They mess with my eyes. So I did this one, and I wanted to do, I don't light blue, orange, and blue. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, that's the one I did. There's the bunch of wild animals, and all of a sudden there's like a mask. I don't. But it's fun. Like, here's another, like, robot lady. I don't ask me. Fish. Butterfly. But yeah, this one's a cool book, but it messes with my eyes, and I really have to, like be in the mood. This is tessellations as opposed to techilations. I did not do well in math, so I don't know what the difference or what it is, but that's kind of what it looks like. There is a pattern, but let's just put it that way. So if I ever have a yen to do a pattern book, here we go. And then because I love mandalas or mandalas, I bought this one. This is Mandala Decollation. This is also John Wick. What one looks like? I haven't done anything in these books. Done on that one. He must be a really good guy with math, because I from what I can figure out is techilations and tessellations are mathematical things. I mean, comment down below and fix my, but anyway, there's that. The next two I have are Barbara Lanza. Is that her name? Right? Yeah, Barbara Lanza. Beautiful. Mermaids. I think I was missing a page out of this one. I bought this one used. Gorgeous mermaids. She's a fantastic artist. They're very, very beautiful, doing mermaidish things. Here's the one I did, the one I showed you like a million times, trying to get it sparkle. It still won't do it. The other one I have by her is Enchanted Fairies. You know I love my fairies, so I had to get this one. That looks like gorgeous. They have frames around them. Fairies doing all sorts of fairyish things. There's the one I did. This is the one I did with the alcohol marker and the hand sanitizer, trying to get it to marble. So yeah. Beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful. The next two I have, and I'm sorry I only have two, is by Ming Ju Sun. When I have to tell you, when I was a little girl, we had this thing that, a toy that was by Barbie, and you could put a head in, and then you pick out the dress, and then you pick out legs, and then you run, you put a piece of paper and run a crayon over it, and then you could move it came with all different plates. You could change the dresses and the hairstyles. So yeah, ever since then, I've really loved fashion. Not for myself, but coloring fashion. Because quite frankly, I'm not very fashionable to begin with, but yeah. And I'm obsessed with 1920s. They're gorgeous. My grandma was a flapper, and one time at Thanksgiving, she did the Charleston for us, and was the highlight of my life when she did that. I also love the 1950s. I love all this old stuff, yeah. I love this girl. It's supposed to be a poodle skirt, but it's a parrot. So I don't know. This is Ming Ju Sun. Gorgeous book. This is has men in it, a lot of men in it. So if you're sick of coloring ladies, there's guys in here. I love the outfits. I love the hair. Yeah. So yeah, I love those two. I think she has one from the 30s I'd like to get too. But the next set that I have is my wonderful, beautiful Theresa Goodrich. The first one I bought by her. I love this book. I love it so much I did the front cover, yeah. I love this picture still to this day. I loved it when I did it, and I love it still. I like it a lot. This one I was really proud on how I got the leather sofa to look like a leather sofa. And then I got a whip. So yeah, this is a great book. I love Theresa Goodrich. You can't see enough good things about her. She has that country folksy style that I like. She has a lot of dogs in it. If you don't like dogs, you probably will be like, oh no, not another dog. But yeah, who am I to say anything? Adorable book. Next one I have is Summer Scenes. Theresa Goodrich. This one reminds me so much of my dad, because my dad, not with this been behind it, but I'm talking about, he would have his friend over and they would discuss the lawn for hours. Lots of beachy scenes, lots of country scenes, I love it. Spring scenes. I always think a lot of her books are placed in England, but that looks like the state cap or Washington D.C. Here's my whip. Take me out to the ball game. I think maybe she did like all around the world. That's what it looks like. Adorable. I love it. Next one I have is Country Charm. This has all the seasons in it. So there's winter pictures and summer and fall and yeah. I love that, the clothesline. Adorable. Last one I have by Theresa is Wish You Were Here. I bought this one because Sandy Sandy from Color Creatively, I can't say it. Anyway, she was going to do one out of here, and I got it in case she decided to do this book, and it was Theresa, so I had to have it anyway. So yeah, I think I got it when it was on sale. It's not a very old book, so there's lots of different places in here, and you know, travel and fun. And 2020, yeah, it's only a year old. Venice, Africa, Taj Mahal. Yeah, cool. The next pile I have, I think, is all Marty Noble. Speaking of Sandy from Color Creatively, there we go. She's doing this picture in the color along. Yeah, haven't gotten very far. Like I told you, I fell. This is adorable. You know I love my fairies. The line work is smaller, but it's beautiful. I mean, there's nothing bad to say about that book. It's just fabulous. I also have Marty's Farmer Market design. It says fruit and veggies and chickens, because you know I like my chickens. Have I done anything in here? I don't think so. Have I thought about it? I think so. I live in South Texas. Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos is very popular here, so I got this one. I got this one used, and there's a couple pages in here that have coloring on it, but I'm not worried about it. Nothing bad. I also bought this one used. My mom and dad had this big book, and I would sit in their bedroom, and it was all of the Saturday Evening Post covers by Norman Rockwell, and I would look at them for hours. And so I always loved it. This is rendered by, Marty Noble. That picture, to this day, this whole book makes me laugh. It reminds me so much of my childhood. I just love it so much. This guy looks so much like my dad. I know. It's so 50s and 40s and 60s, and I adore it. Like, I love this picture. I love to do that for Father's Day. Yeah. has a lot of men in it, so if you're sick of coloring women, you will probably like this book a lot. The next one is Celestial Mandalas. I love this book very, very much. I bought it used, there was only that on there, so I was happy with that. This is the picture I did. It's a wonderful, wonderful book. If you like sun, moon, and stars, you will love this book. Beautiful, beautiful book. Of course, you know, me and Christmas, this is Christmas Mandalas. Very cool book. I haven't done anything in here. Kind of like Camellia Angelikova's Mandalas, but different. It looks a little harder, actually. The spaces are smaller, but around the same kind of concept. There's a picture in the middle and then things around it. When did this book come out? Let's look. 2014. Yeah, it's been out a while. I just got this one. It was very, very inexpensive. Christmas ornaments. I love Christmas. They have pictures in the ornament. Lots of the ornaments. No, here, let me see. Yeah, see, like. Some of them are patterns, but some of them, see, are like pictures. And there's nothing more I hate than coloring Christmas ornaments, you know, like trying to figure out combinations that don't look dumb. Here's the Nutcracker. What is it? The Sugar Plum Fairy and the Nutcracker. You really can't go wrong with, I love this one, a Marty Noble book. She's a great illustrator, and there'll be something you'll like in it. This is Winter Scenes. I bought this because I was going to do it in January, and then I started school, and then, as most of you know, my whole life got sucked up into the world of medical billing and coding. Very, very, very nice book. I've had this one for a while. This is Vintage Christmas Greetings. Like I said, I love old stuff. So yeah, they took old Christmas cards and made pictures on them. I did this one. Messed up on the frame. She's alcohol markers, colored pencil, and that's that cheap Dollar Tree marker. I mean, it's okay, but she has a black cat because I have a black cat. It's adorable. Old-fashioned, sweet, cute, Marty Noble. How can you go wrong? I mean, seriously, with Creative Haven. I love them very, very much. Now, the last one I got this one for $4.09 off of eBay. Let's go like this a little bit. This is 4 books in one. There's one by Marty Noble, 2 by Alberta Hutchinson, and 1 by a guy named, let's get to it, Randall Mcveigh. So the first one is Nature Mandalas. Mandalas. Wonderful. Along the same line as her Christmas one, only this one is birds and flowers. There's a fantasy aspect to it too, because there's a tree lady. I did this one, colored pencil. Grasshoppers. Yeah. Dolphin, just really pretty one. I mean, there's not a bad one in here. Okay, then we get to, as far as Marty Noble goes, because you know, she's fabulous. Oh, here's the tree lady. Yeah, see the tree lady? Little bosoms. Anyway. Okay, so the next one is Randall Mcveigh. I don't know how I feel about this. I might tackle it. They're like mess with your eyes kind of thing. But considering I got them for $1 a book in one package and nothing had been colored on, I've been very happy with it. The next two are by Alberta Hutchinson. This is her square mandalas. Mandalas. Mainly it's patterns. There's a few like flowers and an animal like a bird here and there. Mainly they're patterns. Let me get to the one I was doing. Where's the one I did? Aha! I consider this done even though it doesn't really look done, but it's done enough for me. To me it looked like a bunch of jawbreakers. I think I was supposed to color the outside and I was just like, okay, that's enough. I'm done. This is all colored pencil and I'm done. Yeah, but that's what that looks like. So then the last one in this book is her mystical mandalas. Some of them have a touch of mysticism to them, shall we say. Some of them are just plain cute, like, you're adorable. I don't know what you are, but you're just, your little bug eyes in your hand and your heart. I don't know. The only thing mystical, really, that I see about it, unless, you know, I'm just not very well educated in the mystical arts, maybe that's it. Is it Tibetan, what is it? Yeah, this one. That's a Buddha, right? Buddha? I'm not very familiar with my Eastern religions, but that's about it. I mean, could you consider goldfish with giant lips mystical? I don't know, but yeah, there you go. So yeah, here's some colored examples. Here's some examples. It's a giant honking book. I'm very, very happy that I found it. Very happy I got it for $4. If you find it, you like mandalas, it's well worth your money. So, that is my ginormous Creative Haven collection. And I'm not done yet. I mean, I'm done with Creative Haven, but I'm not done yet. Thank you for being patient with me and waiting on this video. You all have a very nice day, and I will see you in a couple days with the next part. I don't know, there's more. It goes on, and I live in an RV, and how do I put everything in here? It's amazing to me, too. Bye. See you later.